A fern is any several non-flowering vascular plants that possess true roots, stems, complex leaves, and reproduce by spores. Ferns have been around for more than 300 million years and are a very diverse plant, from size, habitat, and reproduction methods. They can range in size from very small, 2 to 3 millimeters tall, to very large tree ferns which can grow from 30 to 80 feet tall. The majority of ferns inhabit warm, damp climates, growing profusely in tropical climates. Ferns diminish in number with increasingly higher altitudes and lower moisture. Few are found in cold, dry places.
Generations of ferns alternate between sporophytes and gametophytes. Although the reproductive cycle for ferns is circular in nature and one version of the plant always precedes the other, we'll begin our journey of the life cycle with sporophytes. Sporophytes are 2N, which means they have a full set of chromosomes in each plant. Sporophytes produce spores, which give them their name. Spores are 1N, which means they only have a half set of chromosomes, and they grow into gametophytes, which are also 1N. Just as with sporophytes and spores, gametophytes produce gametes, hence the reason they're called gametophytes. Like their spore counterparts, gametes are also 1N, but unlike a spore, which grows into a new plant on its own, a gamete needs to pair with another gamete to make a new plant. Two 1N gametes will fuse together to make a 2N sporophyte, and the cycle begins again from the beginning.
The sporophyte reproduces by meiosis. Meiosis, in short, is cell division that produces reproductive cells in sexually reproducing organisms. Diploid cells in the sporangia undergo meiotic division. This happens on the undersides of their leaves. It yields haploid spores that are dispersed when the sporangia open. Growth and division of the zygote yield a fern of the sporophyte generation.
The fern gametophyte doesn't grow into a large plant. It is a very thick structure that is about 1 cell thick. It usually takes on the shape of a heart or kidney. It is known as the prothallus, and it will survive a few days. When the time is right, the sperm will be released and swim through water to meet up with the egg. Fertilization occurs right on top of the prothallus. The underside of the prothallus is where the gametes are produced. The prothallus doesn't have roots, stems, or leaves, but it does have rhizoids. These anchor the plant to the soil and help with the absorption of water. The male reproductive part is called the antheridium. The sperm is kept there. The female gametes, which are the eggs, are kept in the archegonium. The reproductive cycle of ferns show that not all species reproduce in the same way. Ferns are essential to the environment and the life cycle of many species.